Hi, my name is Taylor Hill. I'm with Future Now Marketing, and I'm going to tell you and talk to you about marketing ecosystem and the impact it has on your local SEO. So, one of the problems that we have is most of us think that all of our SEO, search engine optimization, comes from our website, and that's just not true. So let me just tell you some of the things that have happened in search because it's really changed. So search engines are using LLMs. If you don't know what an LLM is, it's the language learning model, or what most people call AI, or it's generative AI, which has to do with content and those kind of things. Um, Most of us know it's Gemini, you know, Claude, ChatGPT, those AI systems. So the search engines are using them. Consumers are now using them for search, and we want to integrate what LLMs love, which that is content. So we want to make sure that all the places that the LLMs are going to learn, that we actually have content. And believe it or not, it's just not your website. So when you're talking about local, there's a local ecosystem that really impacts local SEO. So part of that is third party. So what's a third party? It means it's not you, it's somebody other than you. So it's creating partnerships with possibly other companies in your area. It's being on BNI groups, Gold Star groups. It's those kind of things when third parties actually talk about you or you have partnerships with them. It could be a referral partnership back and forth. These are those kind of things. It's the local directories that you want to make sure you're in. You want to make sure your name, address, phone number matches in those directories. It's being on top 10 lists or being listed as best of, those kind of things that happen in your community. Those are great things on third-party sites to be involved in, to make sure that you're a part of, that you can really kind of dig into. Now, you can't control a lot of that. I mean, you can and you can't. But at the same time, you can control your social. In social media, a lot of people don't understand the LLMs are very active on social media. Why is that? Because they want to see what people are talking about. They want to know what people are saying about your company. They want to know what people are saying about you. They want to know who you are. They want to have real world interaction from human beings because this is the way they learn to be more human. So they are on social. They're picking up all the systemic signals. And what's a systemic signal? It's a good example is if I say chimney sweep, then a systemic signal is if I say chimney sweeping, uh, fireplace sweeping, fireplace cleaning, chimney cleaning, that all those things basically are looked at as one thing now. So they pick up on those nuances of what we talk about and actually how we refer to what we're talking about to make sure that those things are equal or somewhat equal. There's authority. So the more people are talking about you in social media, the more authority that you have. And of course, there's always user experience on social. And one of the main places they're going these days is Reddit. So Reddit is a very user-generated social media system. And if you're not there, I would say, get on there, look at it, see what people are doing on Reddit, what people are saying on Reddit, what people are saying about you on Reddit and your company. Those are all really good things to look at. The other thing that people don't even think about is what about offline? What happens with some of the offline stuff in my community? Is that really important? We've been talking about that for years, how that actually drives people back to your website, which is great. Any kind of community association that you're in, community involvement that you have, sponsorships is fantastic. Customer experience in the community. People not only write reviews online, but they talk to people. They a lot of times in these networks online through different types, and they're not like social media, but You've got there's one where we have, it's called Hip White House, and people are talking about the companies and what goes on in Hip White House. All communities have those things. So the LLMs are actually training on those. So they're reading that, they understand that. So these are all signals that are not just, Google related, but now they're on Gemini, they're on ChatGPT. These systems are actually picking that up as well. So it's very, very important that you understand that now, that search engine optimization is not just your website. There's a big ecosystem there. So what should you be paying attention to? There are four things that I will tell you. One is community involvement. That also includes sponsorships, all the things that you can do in your community to help. It can be nonprofits. There's a lot of things like that you can get involved with in your community. Authenticity. What do I mean by authenticity? Well, you got to be you. Every company has a story, which brings me to my third thing, which is a brand story. So be authentic. Share your brand story where you can. Share it with other people. Be yourself. Your company has a vision, has a mission. You've got, all the things that you have in your company that makes your company what it is. Make sure that you share that in the community. Make sure that you do things that actually align with your values of your company. Those are all things that are really, really important. And then the last thing is connection. And this is something I think we forget sometimes, is being connected to our communities, being involved in our communities, being a part of our communities in a local area is highly important. And I would tell you, if you're in a huge metro area, start where you are. Just start in that community and then blossom out from there. There are a lot of places that you can go. BNI is definitely one. Your chambers are another. But be involved in those areas. That's really, really important to your local SEO. And a lot of people don't think outside of just being online. So I hope this helps you guys. The season's fixing to pop in. So be involved in your community and watch the leads come in. We'll see you next month.